welcome to the first edition of anything featured on the Midway Eagles Sports Network this season. I am Auntie Anne's Pretzels co-founder, Jonas Z. Baylor, and we are here for the first video of River State's Conference Digital Media Day Women's Volleyball Edition. I'm sitting here with Eagle hitters Kayedon Mattingly and Lindsey Whitehouse. And girls, how we doing?
Pretty
The
good.
school year is around the corner. 1 to 10, what's our excitement level?
10.
11.
Well, I don't think you understand how numerics work, but either way, it's good to see the enthusiasm. So we're in kind of a weird situation here because we are actually recording this a couple days before practices start. Love that deadline schedule, River State's Conference. But by the time this comes out, we will have had I think 2 days worth of practice. So let's go into the future. How do you anticipate practices will have gone?
I think everybody's going to come out there working hard and just wanting to start hard and pushing.
Yeah, I think everyone's going to give 100% and it's definitely going to be a competitive field.
Okay, and so I guess just, obviously everybody's off season's different, but what are some things that you guys have done together that maybe have, been beneficial for bonding or just any sort of like team activities that have been of enjoyment?
I think we've always been a close-knit team and we're always going to hang out outside of practice and games all the time.
Yeah, I agree.
And so just kind of looking ahead based on, what we've lost and like what we're coming back, what do you feel like the strengths of this particular squad is going to be this season?
I think we obviously lost a lot of our team, but I think it's going to make everybody push harder to want that spot and to play.
Yeah, it's definitely going to put a fight in everyone.
And and you two, you kind of being upperclassmen, do you feel yourself taking on, or do you feel comfortable taking on more vocal roles? Do you feel like that's kind of a responsibility with the experienced senior class that departed after last season?
Very much. It's going to be needed
Yeah,
after
it
losing
definitely
all of
is.
them.
And looking at the preseason poll came out recently, and we came in 9th place. Is that, obviously it's not where you want to be, but in terms of like fairness, what was your reaction? Was there any vitriol you wanted to spew at our River State's conference coaches for underselling us? Or
I thought it was fair. Looking at how last year went for us and how we ended last year, I think it was fair, but I think it definitely gives us something to fight for. It pushes us to be better and to want more for this year. So
I agree.
Okay, and do you have any sort of expectations of what you think would be a good finish for you guys in the conference?
I think at least making it past the first round of conference.
yeah,
Okay, and I guess what do you think are some of the biggest things that need to happen to achieve that goal?
I think everybody just gives all in.
everyone needs to be on board with the same thing.
Okay, well, thank you, girls. I think that should roughly do it for the player portion. But let's bring on head coach Kennedy Mang and Nyla Gaines. We are just bursting at the seam with enthusiasm to take part in River State's Conference Media Day. It couldn't be contained to just one player section. Kennedy, Nyla, how are we this whatever non-specific time of day?
Doing great. Great.
And now I'll build off, kind of the things I was talking about with your teammates. Just some key pieces lost. So just from the player side, who do you feel like is ready to kind of step in to new roles to replace some people who are, pretty foundational to the program over the last few years?
Not specifically who, but I feel like there's a good group of girls coming in and returners that are definitely able to step into the roles that we've lost.
Are you too modest to openly declare yourself to be one of those players, Nyla?
No.
Okay. And Coach, I guess just kind of talking about, some big losses. Obviously, Aubrey was, one of the better players to come through this program in a long time. So just guessing kind of like maybe a committee approach to replace her this year. Just, I mean, what's the plan in that regard?
We have a big class coming in. We have a lot of returners who worked really hard in the spring season. I was really impressed with our spring season. They've been working hard over the summer without even being asked. I know they're getting reps in the gym, on the beach, just doing different things. So I'm excited to see what our group brings this year.
And I guess defensively and maybe like passing and all that, I mean, just how good is that group going, and who are some people that you think could, be key pieces in that portion of the game?
Yeah, this year is one of the years as a coach, like normally about a week or two before you start thinking about what the starting lineup could be, but every time I think about it, I have no idea. It could just be different pieces. So we have some really good defenders that are coming in, working hard, continuing building on what we built last year as well.
Okay, and as we're recording this, we're about 2 weeks out from the first game, so it's a very condensed practice schedule before you take to it. So I guess just how prepared, from what you know, this group, you think that they'll be to process everything and get into game shape?
I think a lot of it's on our captains. Nyla obviously is one of our captains, and Lindsey and Kayedon. They've done a really good job this summer, just getting everyone on the same page and getting prepared for preseason, especially for our freshmen. It's natural to come in kind of scared, and telling them it's going to be okay and encouraging them to put their best foot forward.
And I asked the other girls this question, but now with you being a team captain, I mean, are you ready to take on, I guess, a more vocal leader role?
Yeah, I'm actually really excited to be a leader for the team and my friends and help guide us maybe to go further than the first round.
Okay, I think in this video, each of the last 2 years, I've gotten a player to guarantee a national championship win. I forgot to ask your teammates, but would you be so bold with your coach sitting next to you?
Yeah.
All right. We are 3 for 3. And so, that's all the questions I had. But Coach, if you remember, during the men's set, you convinced me. Let's go out with a little rib-tickling humor.
If the cast of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air started a volleyball team, who would be the defensive specialist? Alfonso Libero.
Suffice it to say, the reaction was uproarious.
Right.
So I figured, I have another material.
Gosh.
This is not a volleyball-specific joke
Okay.
like the one last time, but
Darn it.
I think you can really pull it off. It is still athletic-based.
Okay.
So
Okay.
share with the folks at home.
What would you call Muhammad Ali in a moment of digestive distress?
That's an interesting question, Coach. What would you call Muhammad Ali in a moment of digestive distress?
I don't know if I can say that word.
Yes, you can.
Cassius Clay.
Oh, one part hoot, one part holler. We may not always be number one on the court at Midway, but we will always be number one in laughter. Goodbye!